Hi, welcome to a brief Perconomer video to help you get the most of your NexION 5000 ICP-MS. I'm Aaron Heineman, and in this video, I will demonstrate how to reassemble and install the cones in the NexION 5000 instrument. Before starting, put on a pair of powder-free gloves to prevent contamination of the cones and make sure they are cleaned and completely dry prior to starting the reinstallation. If you are installing a new Skimmer OmniRing assembly, make sure that you install the O-ring into the bottom of the assembly, as it does not ship installed. I would recommend using a plastic tool of some sort to insert the O-ring into the recessed area in the bottom of the assembly. Return the Skimmer to the tool by inserting the pins and allowing the magnets to secure the Skimmer cone onto the Skimmer tool. Now insert that tool into the recessed area of the interface. Push the Skimmer into place and turn the Skimmer tool 1/4 turn clockwise. The Skimmer cone will now be locked into the correct position. You can now remove the Skimmer tool. Ensure that the gold contacts of the interface are touching the Skimmer assembly. To reinstall the skimmer cone assembly, insert the pins on the end of the cone removal tool onto the skimmer. Screw the skimmer cone into the interface by turning the tool clockwise until it is firmly seated. Inspect the sampler cone gasket and replace it if there are cracks, bends, or excessive grooves. Place the gasket on the sampler cone. Insert the pins from the cone removal tool into the holes on the sampler cone, and then screw the sampler cone into the interface until it is firm but not over tightened. Finally, close the torch compartment and wait for the indicator light to change to a solid green. The plasma ignition light should now show solid green. The instrument is now ready for plasma ignition and operation. Your instrument manual and these how-to videos are great resources to help get you familiar with your NexION 5000 ICP-MS. For more in-depth information on how to properly maintain and use your NexION system, sign up for one of our training courses or contact your local Perconomer representative for additional options.